Hello, it's Walter. And Ginger, she's in bed. We wanted to give a shout out to Dan John. Thank you so much for your donation. It means a lot to us. And I've been corresponding with Dan John off and on for a number of years. I used to post a lot on his question and answer forum on Dave and Larry Draper's website that they had. And Dan John had a question and answer forum, and I enjoyed the time on there. Though the last handful of years I hadn't been on there, and I kind of fell out of the loop because a lot of stuff going on in my life and just dealing with things. So I don't not up to date on everything, but I think that website's no longer there. A lot of good information that was on that site, and I guess it's been lost, but I don't know. It's probably out there somewhere. And Ginger and I were going to try to go look at a couple other vehicles, but she got bad sinus infection and now it's turned into bronchitis. So she's got a sore throat from that. Tested her a couple times for COVID-19, came back negative. Today she's feeling worse, so we got a hold of urgent care and they sent someone out and talked with her. And apologize if I'm a little sweaty and red-faced. I'm in our laundry room changing out some laundry, but that I got to get done here. Anyway, the guy came out from urgent care, checked her out, tested her for flu, for COVID, and RSV, I think it is, and everything came back negative. And then he did a telehealth call with another doctor, and so they determined that she does have bronchitis, and they put her on steroid medication that just got back from the pharmacy and got that for her, and then some amoxicillin for the infection. And she's pretty tender and sore up below her eyes and up above her eyes, her nasal passages. So anyway, we did find another truck we wanted to go look at, but of course can't find anything here in Tucson for some odd reason. So it's up in Apache Junction, and hopefully the truck will be there because it'll be a few days or so, till she's feeling a little bit better. Because if we go up there and buy a truck, she'll have to drive our vehicle back, and I'll drive the box truck. But so anyway, we'll see what happens with that. And then, we're going to be using the money to move and stuff and get up to New York. And hopefully my wife will get feeling better there and cooler temperature and where there's less stress out in the country, but on the outskirts of a small town. And then we'll be able to help my younger sister with her home. And so she doesn't, she needs some help doing work on it and stuff, and I can help her take care of that. But in the meantime, we got hit with a couple things from Banner. It's my fault. I've had some things that I had to get checked out, and this bill came in $760, and then this one came in from another place, Radiology, Simon Mad, and this one is $852. So there's over $1,500 there. So we'll we'll get those things paid off eventually at some point. I had insurance last year that was better, but it was almost $400 a month, and we just couldn't afford to keep it. And then so this year I got different insurance, but then I had a couple other issues come up, and this insurance doesn't cover as well. So now I'm getting hit with these bills. I have another appointment coming up in November, because I'd had a brain MRI and they were checking my pituitary out. So I'm seeing an endocrinologist to find out what's going on with that. And then they did a vascular scan of my head and neck and everything. That came back really good. And the doctor looked at the MRI and says, you've got these spots like in your brain all over that look like you've had minor TIAs or something. He goes, it's kind of weird. I asked him about the migraines that I've gotten since I was like 19. He said he didn't know if it would cause that kind of thing or not. And looking at my other health issues, parameters and stuff, he says, I don't understand why this is there. So he's sending me to see a stroke specialist, but that's not till November. And we hope to be gone by the end of October. So I'm going to start calling and see if they have a cancellation so that maybe I can get in sooner to talk to this guy. And if not, I'm not going to worry about it. We're just going to keep plugging away and try to get up to upstate New York as soon as we can. And then I'll go up to the doctors up there, maybe Strong Memorial Hospital in Rochester. They have really good doctors up there. That's kind of equivalent to a Mayo Clinic, that hospital. So we'll see how that goes, and hopefully I have to apologize too that it's been a few days since I did an update, and hopefully next time I do a video, maybe we'll have a box truck, because there's one that's looking pretty promising. It's just whether I can get up there in time before it sells. So we'll see how that goes. And we pray that everybody else that's out there, thank you for your donations, and pray that your families and friends and yourself are all doing well. We wish nothing but the best for people. We appreciate the help. We've always tried to help people as we could over the years, donating to nonprofits and, buying food for homeless and things like that, and that's just the way we are. It's what we like to do, and we just kind of found ourselves in a situation. So we appreciate any help that we can get, and thank you, and I'll see you in the next video, hopefully with a truck. Okay, bye.